let's go back to the dollar again. Dollar coming down. So you know gold is just screaming, huh? So how many of you want to buy gold at this level? You could, actually. Yeah, I'll get to Avgo and Nvidia. Well, before I do gold, let's look at what I said I would look at before here. Yeah, so Home Depot, not bad, not bad, not bad. Lowe's, worse. So really, it's Home Depot. Not a bad looking chart. Just made a higher low. Now you're above the 50. Looks like it could want to retest 4.25. So, yields continue to drop. That certainly could help. Although the momentum is starting to come down. The cycle indicator looks like it hasn't quite turned yet. You might have a short-term move down first. This looks like this was a gap fill. Then you got another kind of gap thing going on here. You certainly have this that's of concern, but you pulled back, you came down here, kind of held your ground. Home Depot actually looks like a fairly solid looking chart, doesn't it? Came back through here, retested the 50, didn't hold, but it did hold the 100. And now you are above the 50 and the 100, which you would think this could at least come retest the high. There's another level here, and you got the Bollinger that could open and allow this thing to go higher. So there is a potential trade there. What if we just put what if we put on a March butterfly on Home Depot as a starter? I know Michael likes this one. Get it on the board. What if we just did a butterfly here at 4.25? Let's see. I mean, I suppose we could go up higher, but for a buck 20, it's not terrible, right? That's a 5x, right? 6x maybe, yeah. Closer to a 6x. I don't like the 120 price though. Would like to get it a little cheaper. I don't think you're going to get 118, even though that's the mid. Look at the natural. I don't think you're going to get it. And there's no strikes here that are better. Now the expected move is 30 bucks, which puts you at 442. Where's 442? That's up here. Yeah, so that's like they're saying the expected move for March is up here if it gets that high. I mean, I suppose you could do that, but I don't like it. So let's back off a little bit. Let's just double check earnings. Yeah. So we have earnings on February 25th before the market opens. So that's the challenge. Do you want to put a butterfly out there? You know, so that's no good. So you got to go to the 28th. So you could do it here then. See if we get a little run up. And then, let's see. About 20, 30. All right, I'll do it. So you do 20, 30. Well, that's not great either. Okay. 25, 30, 35. Well, because earnings are on the 25th, Michael. And if you look at the implied volatility, you could go to here, but it's significantly less implied volatility. And I'd rather give it more time. I'd rather have more time on my side, if I could. I wonder why is it so darn expensive here? Maybe. Yeah, I don't want to pay this much. It's really it's really early to put this on, but I like this one too. But I suppose we could do cheaper. Doesn't make sense to do a fly just yet. I mean, if you want, you could do a fly. I'm going to just throw on a debit spread. These calls are just too expensive, aren't they? $232, so you put on the 25s. Yeah. I don't mind this one actually as a starter position. If I could get it for $2, I don't really mind this to start. Something that you could do is as price goes up, you could always turn it into a butterfly. You could always add a credit spread, right? So if this costs you $2, you could always at some point as price goes, right? You could always add this credit spread, which as price goes higher, this is worth more and more. So you could eventually sell a credit spread for maybe, $2 or more and end up with a free trade. So you could always turn it into a fly if you wanted to. And so I like the idea of doing just a straight up 2025 for the earnings week. That's what I'm going to do. So Home Depot run into earnings plus payback off yields moving lower. This no, I mean do your own thing, or do both, and see if it fills, and we can talk about it. Less than pilot aloe. See if I can get it. Yep, got it at 2, which is what I wanted. All right, so that's that. Let's go to the dollar again. Yeah, and then gold. So you could get more gold here, but if you're going to get gold, you've got to hedge. And where you can hedge is here. Look at this. Right? I mean, GDX through the roof here. When when the dollar turns up, wow, GDX, it's only 41 bucks, but it falls. So if you wanted to, this is kind of risky, but you could buy some GLD and then hedge it with a GDX put. So like, what would that look like? So what you could do is come over here and just go to your monthly expiration right here. 264. So you could go like 265, 270. Options are expensive. Just do something like this. Yeah, options are expensive here. Nice way to be patient there, Michael. 265, 270. So let's say you did this for $1.96, right? You figure, all right, maybe if I can make another dollar, if I could make $2 out of this, that would be great, right? Spend 200, get a double for 200, even though you've got a 5 wide vert. Awesome, right? Get that. Now, that'll cost you about $1.95. What you could then do is go to GDX and go shorter term for, say, next week and get yourself a put. Get like a $40 put or something. Look at that, 37 cents. You buy yourself a put for next week so that if this week or next week gold takes a huge pullback, this thing gives you, whatever, a triple. It brings in, maybe $100. You just financed half of your gold position. Does everybody understand? So you buy GLD 265, 270 for the monthly, and it costs you like $1.95. Jadester. Can you read my mind? I wonder. 40 put for like next week. Something like that. Right? And this will cost you 35 cents. So the total cost is 230. So if I spend 230 on a 5 wide GLD, and I can get a double here and make 230 bucks, I'm happy. Yeah?
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video from Trade With Me Now. Make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel so you make sure that you catch our next video right when it's released. Also, if you have a question or comment, please leave that in the comments section below. And of course, if you want to learn more about Trade With Me Now or join our community of profitable traders, go to tradewithmenow.com. There's also a link in the description below.